Hello everyone and welcome to Bevan's Bricks. Bear with me. I didn't have my mic on already. And there we go. And it says I have juice, so I'm hoping I have juice. Anyway, what I'm doing, for those of you that are not certain, and I'm still trying to get things set up, I'm going to be taking the Friends Schoolhouse. I might possibly have to use all 5. I'm going to try and do it with 4. We're going to see how it goes. But I'm probably going to have to use all 5. But what I'm going to be doing first is I've already ripped open and kind of sorted one box. I'm ripping open a second box. I'm going to kind of sort it real quick because what my intention is I don't want to use more than 2 sets for the facade. That way I know I have 2 on the facade, 2 on the back, and then I might possibly have to use the 5th for the sides. This is something that I've been planning to do for a while, and I thought tonight would be a good day to start because it is the hump day stream, as everybody knows. And again, I am a little unprepared. I started kind of early. Brick Sergeant, thank you so much for that $1.99 donation. Very kind to you, my friend. And I am trying to, let's see, check out my website. I'm going to add that real quick. And then also, we'll just put that in. I don't feel like typing everything. I want to get busy working. But anyway, for anybody that's looking for instructions, stickers, little custom sets and more, don't forget to check out my website. Raymond Diaz, hello, and hello to Texas, my friend. Steve Weiser, Blinky Bricks, Brick Sergeant, Wordy Deet, John Garrett, Tegrone, USN, he says eating Cheetos. Kip Hoffman, Lego Joe, Brick Studios, hello, hello, and hello, guys. These are the stickers from the 2 sets already. These are the instructions, and this is what we're going to do with the instructions. We don't need no stinking instructions. We're going to keep the stickers to the side, though. But anyway, let me rip these open and finish kind of sorting them. And what I've basically been doing is I'm kind of sorting it into round bricks, regular bricks. I got a few different piles that I'm kind of putting everything into, so that way I know that I can grab a small container. I got a couple containers down here as well, but that way I know I can just grab a container, and I know certain parts are in that container. And there's those. And these are these. So like I said, it's going to take me just a few minutes to kind of get set up. I tried to get it separated before I even went live, but like with everything, I just don't have enough time in the day anymore, it seems. So I thought I would just go ahead and go live while I'm trying to sort this out. As soon as I get this sorted, and it's not that bad, we will start jumping into building. So like I said, it's only going to take me a minute or 2. It's like all my plates go in one container, all my tiles go in a container, so on and so forth. Trying to keep things simple, easy cheesy. These are these, but this will help me to know exactly how many parts I have that I can use for each side is the reason that I'm doing it this way. Because if I don't do it this way, I'm kind of gonna screw myself in the long run. And these go here. And where did my brackets go? Brackets, brackets, brackets. That's the brackets. And where's the clip? You know what? I will come back to it. Lego Joe says this will be lit. Aaron says can't wait for this. Michael says life happens. I threw the minifigs to the side. I won't throw them away. What I may end up doing is selling them off or something, but I don't use them. I don't really have a use for them. I used to have a use for them because what I would do is I would give them to my daughter, but now that my daughter doesn't play with Lego anymore, I just kind of set them aside, and I still have a container of all her old friend sets, and what I do is I will just toss them into that. That way if she ever decides she wants to mess around with it again, they're there. They are there. Let's get these guys together. Where's my tans? There's the wall elements. More plates. More brick. Jumpers. Like I said, the sorting actually goes pretty quickly. It's just I have so much of it. I don't remember exactly what each one is. And I will come back to that. This is the roof tiles. Don't know if I'll build a Jurassic Park or not. In place of ice and Lego pieces, I put something like crystals. In place of ice and Lego pieces. Oh! You must be talking about a build you're doing. Michael Fajeras says M80. Raymond Diaz says, Daryl, are you building the Lego school? I am going to after I get some of this stuff sorted out. So that way I have a better plan of attack on what I'm going to be doing. But that is what I'm going to be doing. As soon as I get all these separated, I'm going to start tearing at it. Everything always takes setup. I know a lot of people are very impatient, but it does take setup. More plates, another one of those. A tile, more brackets, jumper, brackets. Where did the brackets go? Oh, right there. Container, plates. This I'm considering to be structural in pieces, I guess we'll call it. Hey, that's not a bad idea, Kip. I like that. I like that idea a lot, actually. I would not have thought of that, and thank you for that suggestion. He said to take them to Brick Fair, Virginia with me, and I could give them away to kids that, or people that are bringing their daughters with them. So I said I like that idea a lot, actually. 2, 3, and architectural, plates, tile, jumpers, plate, window. So like I said, this actually goes pretty quickly. I know it doesn't seem like it for you guys. Architectural, jumpers. But this way I know how to kind of plan my plan of attack. Mike says, there you go with a business card. That's something I need to do, is get some business cards made. But I do like that idea also. Have it basically have the figures taped to the business card. I like it. Even though I know 9 times out of 10 that business card will immediately get thrown away, but and let me get all these people out of here. And there we go. Those all go down there. Got 2 of these. But I'm hoping we can do something kind of very interesting, is my hope with all this. Hey, Rosh Brick Studios. Miguel says he's got a ghost dog piece and his name is Spencer. Very cool. Those all got to go together. And where did I put those? Those are right there. These are tiles. Miscellaneous. Another hairpiece. Three more bags. Mike says, yes. No, Mike, you've never mentioned that before. How much do you hate the Postal Service? Oh, those are actually supposed to be together. So we don't need that container. And then I have a container of plant pieces, and I will get back to that momentarily. Miguel says, trying to get white pieces for the snow. Best suggestion I can make for that is look on Bricks and Pieces, or, I mean, there's a lot of different sets you can buy that have a ton of white pieces in them. I guess it kind of depends on the white pieces that you're looking for. But Brick Link, Brick Owl, Brick Owl's a really good place, I think, that a lot of people forget to look at. And most of your sellers that are on Brick Owl are also on Bricklink. That's why I bring that up. Tile, tile, tiles, tiles, windows, go there, tiles, windows, some more brick, and where did I put the other ones of those? These are snot bricks. I thought I had them with like the brackets. Okay, where are you? Come out, wherever you are. They're there. That goes in there. These are bricks, so they will go in there. Then a plate, that's miscellaneous. Hey, Anthony. I didn't see a problem on my end, but it is very possible. I know my internet is not always the best. It's not storming or nothing here right now, though. Michael says, gotta remember you're dealing with the government. No comment. No comment. Yes is all I can say. Yes, yes. These are all from that set, and that's just from 2 boxes. So, and it's like I told everybody, the reason that I even picked this set to do is because it's currently, at least at all my local, now mind you, you can't find it online, but all my local Walmart stores have this on clearance for 50% off. So if you have a Walmart by you, I really highly recommend checking it out, and you might find some. I rated 3 of the Walmarts by me to get all the pieces that I actually have here. But again, if you go and raid all your local Walmarts, you should find it yourself, or find some yourself. But these are, because this set is normally $96, and it's on sale for $48 right now. And that was why, and looking at it, I mean, it's an interesting set. But to me, I thought it would be a really good set to kind of mock up. And because it was so cheap, I thought, you know, perfect. Time to strike. There's a lot of really cool, it's like I love this little teacup piece, and because I bought 5 of these sets, I now have 20 of those teacups, because there's 4 of those teacups in each one of these sets. Okay, thank you for letting me know that it's not on my end, that it's obviously just on his end, apparently. One thing I will say, because I've even had people mention this to me when they're trying to watch playbacks, sometimes if you fast forward or rewind it or whatever, it'll start bugging out. If that happens, just log out and come right back, and usually that cures the problem for you. Andrew says, in Canada, we don't get as good at clearance. There are some, but nowhere near as often as the States, it seems. I think a lot of that, I think you probably get a lot of, because I know one of my members, I'm sorry, let me try and backpedal, Andrew. One of my members is from Canada, and he actually finds a lot of really good sales all the time and shares them, or I shouldn't say all the time, but he does find them, and he shares what he found when he does find them in our Discord group. The point that I was going to bring up, though, is he is in Canada, and he does find good deals like that all the time. He doesn't post them nearly as often as he used to, though, as he is now back to work. He used to go shopping all the time, but I'm trying to remember where it is that he used to find most of his deals. I don't remember if it was Walmart there as well, or if it was Target that he used to find all the really good deals. But John, McKinley, and like I said, he's probably not in here because, like I said, he is back to work now, so he's not around as much as he used to be. But that was who used to get all those amazing deals and talk about them all the time. And I think I am sorted, at least in my opinion, enough. This is a wall element, so we will put that in there. And I'm going to leave that little piece out too. The rest of these, I think, because this is all just really tiny pieces that really aren't going to totally help me structurally. So I'm just putting them in the miscellaneous bin. Now the first thing I'm going to do is I kind of started doing a Mills plate, and I kind of have an idea of how I'm going to attack it. So let me tile in, or plate in I should say, the area that I think I'm going to be building on first. Yes, Michael, you are absolutely correct on that. As he just stated, every mire is different. It's all up to the individual branches to decide what the clearances will be. I can say by me, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 8. I can say by me anyway, all the stores are generally pretty close together, or I shouldn't say close together, they actually copy each other, but I do know that that is an instance or an individual store issue. Not every store is the same. I am plating this, just so you guys know, out with black, and it's just because once this is done, I will probably tile it in and all that, and you'll never see it anyway. Even though the pieces don't come with it, I still want to try and tile it up this way, or plate it up this way. Okay, Zipper says no targets in Canada. Okay, I wasn't aware of that. Michael says that's colorful. That is, it is colorful. And that is from all those sets that I just parted out, because I finished sorting that earlier. I have so many different colored 2x2s now, and that was from sorting. This is from sorting those 10 11717 sets that I was sorting the last 2 days. That's all the 2x bricks I got now. So I have tons and tons of bricks for more Mills plate bases now. You can never have enough brick. Andrew says he finds that every Walmart in Southern Ontario has different clearance prices and deals. That is weird. Like I said, though, I shouldn't say like I said. I think it was Michael that said it, but it is up to the individual stores whether or not they want to participate in that or not. The same thing goes with the Lego store, believe it or not. As far as their policies on how they sell things, it is still up, even with them, up to the individual stores. And that is the footprint I was thinking, anyway, for doing this particular set. Now I know this is the center, so let's get some windows. I'm going to dump all my windows, and I'm trying to get everything in focus for you guys. Dump all the windows and doors out. And let's just start by thinking about the physical size of the building, and I'm probably going to rip some of this back off, but I'm just trying to get a good feel for the building itself. And again, I do want to point out that I will probably have to go back and rip a lot of this apart. I'm just kind of trying to gauge myself, so to speak. And Mike, yeah, it's, believe it or not, they're pretty bare by me too, but they still do have clearances on old sets that they're discontinuing. But, you know, I should have actually took some pictures of how my stores looked, because they are pretty picked. Gotta love Wally World, is what Michael says. Michael, he has more than a dozen in a 40-mile radius. I don't know that I have that many around me, but there are quite a few. It seems like they just pop up on every single corner. And let's go 4, and then do 3, 4, and do 3, 2, and do 3, 2. And again, I am just kind of getting a gauge as to how I'm going to do this. And I need to get all this glass and all these windows. Let's see if I can pull that up a little closer for you guys, so you have kind of an idea of what I'm doing. I'm only going for 2. That's all I think I will be able to accomplish with the number of sets that I bought. Because keep in mind, these sets, when you buy them, are dollhouse. And I'm already making it wider than what the original set is going to be. And it was only a 2-story set to begin with. But everything that I do is going to be dependent upon how many pieces I actually have available. And I'm going to try a few different things, but again, I'm trying to kind of just gauge things out here for a minute to see how many windows I'm going to have available, to see if I can do what I'm thinking for 2 floors, see if I'm going to have enough anyway, and then to see, because I'm only going to, out of this 2 bags that I've already pulled apart, I'm only doing the facade. When I do the next 2 bags, it will be the back half of the building, and then I might have to do, well, I say bags, boxes, and then if I can, I might have to, because I got 5 of these in total, I might use the 5th one to do the sides of the building. And hello, Raymond Diaz. And Andrew Phillips. Oh, I didn't know that you were Brick and Brewed. And hey, buddy. And Andrew says he was just checking out my website. It's awesome, and thank you. I'm still trying to fine-tune it and make it a little better. I've tried to make a ton of different categories to make all the products that I have on there fairly easy to find. But as with anything, it is a learning curve for me. I am learning as I go. So if there's anything about the site that you don't like, please let me know. And because I'm still trying to figure things out and figure out how to make things better as I go. And let's get some of these out of the way. Miguel says I'm eating soup rice. I hope that's good. Say I had chicken and scalped potatoes for dinner. Anthony says, why are you using that? Blue is what comes with it, my man. I am using everything that came with the set. This is everything that I'm doing is from the official Lego school set. And I am just trying to use up the parts that came with it. I am not I'm trying to avoid using any of my parts at all, I guess is what I should say. Now, if I want to go 2 stories, I just want to see if I have enough. So it'd be 1, 2. I got to see if I have enough to go with the 2nd story, because again, everything that I have here is 2 sets, and I want to make sure I have enough to do the facade of the building, is what I'm going for. 2, 3. Hey, Sean Bauer. Steve. I know that feeling, Steve. Every time I get on Bricklink and I make an order, he says his small order turned into a $100 order. And every time I make an order, I'll tell you what I'm thinking. You know, I can probably just buy like $20 or whatever, and before I know it, it's $150, $200, so on and so forth. Hello, Jeff Nelson. How are you? I personally like the blue. I use it in a lot of my buildings, actually. I do use trans clear as well. I prefer blue, though, if I'm doing a large building. I'll give you a prime example. My Avengers Tower, that is all trans blue. But it depends on what I'm doing. Sometimes I even like to go trans black. But it all depends on the builds. Kip says, just finished eating bacon-wrapped seasoned pork chops and pepper jack potatoes. That sounds amazing. Janet Lutter, hello. Aaron DeLilo says, looks like a good size, my friend, and thank you. McGill, I'm sorry, said my name and hello. Michael said cha-ching. Gotta get our Lego video fix. Anthony says this set is at $39.99 in Great Britain. Oh, that's a really good price. That's why I said I'm using, I know I'm going to use 4. I might use 5. I'm not 100% sure yet. Thank you, Aaron. He says it's going to look great when it's done. Raymond Diaz says my wish list just grew about 60 or 70. 1, 2, 3, and my intention is to make a separation between the floors, guys. I'm just trying to make sure I'm going to have enough windows with the 2 sets to do what I was thinking is all I am trying to do currently. I might even have a few left over now that I'm looking at it, and that is a good thing. That is a very good thing. Yes, I think I'm going to have about 6 left. Nope, I got 4 left. Okay. So out of all the windows that came with that set, I've got 4 left just doing that. And again, this is just the facade. Now that we've got that kind of manhandled and figured out, let me tile one more tile row, or plate one more row in front of this. I'm sure we could all use Lego Anonymous, my friend. And you know what, let's just go ahead and do one whole row. Make life easy. So if I need to, I can add details to the facade as I go. Okay, so I'm happy with the fact that I know I can do 2 stories. So now I can pull these back off. I know I've got enough. Now the first thing I'm going to do, or at least what I'm thinking, and again, I'm trying to force myself to only use the parts that came with the set. So that is what is making, or going to make, this a tad bit difficult. Let's see if that's the center. We can do that. And we're already out of gray brick, so let me think, because we're going to have this set is set number 41682, yes. Yes, 41682. 4. So if I wanted to do that, oops, I would want that to be there. And what I'm thinking is let's put a square base. I think I like that look better. We are going to put steps here, I think. At least that's the thought. And then I have 2 of these. So I have just enough to give me a row of gray. I think. Let me put all these parts back in here. I am done with that. Now let's grab and see what we have in here. See if I do 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that would be there. 6, and then that would go there. And that. will go there. Is that right? Nope. Let me recalculate. No, that's right. So I need 5 more of these. Let's see if we have enough. And we got to do 5 more of these guys. And we can put 3 more windows here. And let's do 5 more. 2, 3, 5. Okay, I'm happy with that. Now let's do the same thing to the other side. I don't want to waste the masonry behind the pillar because I'm going to have pillars here. Miguel says, Daryl, I was your fan. You're my fan. Well, thank you. Berkeley Brick says on Bricklink, the crystals are and diamonds are under rocks. Are you talking about, how do I want to do that? Actually, let's go up 1 higher. Are you talking about those ones that are, it looks kind of, because it kind of looks like a rock already. The newer piece, I guess, is what I'm trying to get at. Where it is, it's a really neat looking piece actually, but I need 6, 1, 2. But yes, I think most of those are under rock. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You're welcome, Richard Goodman. Berkeley Brick says oh, I already read that. Raymond Diaz says the school's about to get Bevanized. Michael says exactly. Way Too Many Llamas says my bricks and pieces orders have taken months. I assume largely because of the trucker protest. I don't know if that necessarily has anything to do with it or not. I think a lot of it has to do with, quite simply, Lego just having a shortage of parts in general. Because the trucker thing is, well, at least here in Michigan anyway, it's blocking the connection between us and Canada. But everything comes from the States as far as Lego orders. That's why I say I really don't think that that is the cause here in the States anyway. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's just, like I said, a lack of parts, quite honestly, due in the part based because of Lego. And what do I want to waste? Let's see, do I have enough if I go, let me make my columns. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's the second floor. Let me line all these up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. And again, just for those that are just now signing in, because I see the chat is continually growing, I am just doing the facade at the moment, and then I will open up more boxes after I get the facade squared away. But I'm planning on using 2 boxes for the facade, 2 boxes for the rear, and then we'll see if we can connect the sides. If not, we are going to use the 5th box, because I do have a total of 5. We will use the 5th box for the ends of the building. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I only have exactly enough of those to continue those columns on the next floor. So, what I have to do, because again, I am limiting myself to what I'm allowed to do. How do I want to divide that? What do we have? What do we have over here? Nope, not there. There's really not a lot of brick in this, so it does make things a tad bit complicated. We have, we don't even have that. So I am just going to have to use 1x1s behind that. Or you know what? How many of these? Oh, yeah, but I want to stud the floor. So no, we're going to just use 1x1s behind the pillar, because I want to continue this pillar straight up all the way. And now that I've got that, what I'm thinking is I want to add, to me personally, I feel there needs to be some type of greebling on the facade of this, and what I'm trying to decide is if I want to, I almost think I'm going to put the greebling at the top. So let's save those. Let's save those for now, and let's just run a row of brick. We're going to start in one, and we are just going to run the brick right on through. Just so we can get our general idea. And then I need, actually it would be, I started with a 1. Oh, you rotten son of a gun. And Anthony Pro says, any plans to Bevanize 41684 as well, the Heartlight Grand Hotel? If I ever find it on clearance, I would. That is, I generally will, this is something new I'm trying, let me put it that way. But typically I will only buy a ton of sets like this clearance, and that's why I snatched this particular setup, is because I found it on clearance. And didn't I have round 1x1 plates, white? Yes, we have tiles. So that works even better. So we can put that one there. We can put one here. And now what we're going to do I have enough? Because this building has got to be 16. And again, I don't want to open up all my containers, so I'm just doing it this way to work out the facade, and I will work out the other details later. So that does give me enough for my floor, which is perfect. That's what I was after. So now what we can do, when we get all those pieces back out, now we can line these up like so, and take those, and I'm going to put the 1x1s on the bottom. Oh, Freddie Christie, no reason to be sorry at all, man. We all have lives. Stuff happens. I get it. You're right, Michael. There's so many people ordering these days. It is absolutely insane, and that is part of the problem. Quite simply, is the Lego hobby is booming, to say the least. And as more and more people are getting into it, it's getting harder and harder for people to get their orders. I can tell you this, though, from experience. They've always had problems trying to get people their orders, because I've never, and that's part of the reason why I started ordering so much from Bricklink, let me say that, is quite simply because it's just, it was always at least a 1 month wait anytime you ordered anything directly from Lego, and it was just absolutely annoying, to say the least. Let's see. I don't like how I have to do it, but again, I am sticking myself with only using the parts from the set. Okay, now that we have that, let's brick up 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We actually got to go 7. Or do we want to go 6? How many of those do I have? Let me see something. You know what? If we take, we could probably do, oh yeah. Yep, let's do 4 of those guys. I think that might look better. Yes, yes. Much, much better. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we'll take these, put those guys on there, and then I'm going to figure out something to do if I have enough parts with Greebling. So now that, and I need one more of those. Let's see what we have as far as these. Gary McConnell says, hello, just ordered 2 of these on the Walmart app, getting it now. Awesome, Gary. Hello, Christopher Carey, how you doing, my friend? Michael says, I have found some good priced sellers overseas with decent shipping fees and buying in bulk. I have found, one of my favorite sellers, honestly, used to be Magic Magnus, but he, to me, it's right now anyway, the shipping is just ouch. That's like the nicest way I can put it. It's a really big ouch, and with most people, for the quantities that I order, yeah. I don't really, generally I find it that I have a better time. Let's see, I have 2 there and 2 there, and I've got 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 left. And again, I'm trying to figure out, just so everybody that's just now signing in, I'm trying to figure out how I can build this and not have to use any extra pieces. So it is a time-consuming process to try and calculate out. What do I want to do? But one part of the problem that I found, let me say it this way, with, let's see, let me put these pieces away so they don't get mixed. So it'd be real easy for me to, let me get out my plates. Part of the problem that I had found was quite simply this. And what other, let's see, what other plates do I have that I can use? Is ever since, because all the Bricklink sellers and all that, now it goes through the EU or something like that, and after that happened is when a lot of the shipping fees and stuff got really expensive. So it depends on the country of origin. Depends on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, how expensive it gets. Let's see, how do I want to do this? What do I have? I have white. Would white look better? Do I have, how many? Let's see if I got 1, 2. Bear with me, guys. I am trying to calculate what I can do with the parts I have. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I got those. So if I did that, no Greebling at all. I mean none. You know what? I have enough. Let's keep it tan. Hey, Macro Bricks, how you doing? Michael says, Lego's like plastic gold. No argument there, my friend. You know, and I've said this to a lot of people. Lego's actually a really good investment, too. Some people don't like to hear that, but it is a good investment. If you keep it sealed anyway. If you don't keep it sealed, it's not going to be a good investment. But if you keep it sealed, it is a good investment. And so if I do that, what about now? I might change that up a little bit. Let's see, I had I got 2 of those. So if I did that, what about, you know what, that would actually make this stronger, I think, and look better. So let's put it back that way. Let's do this, and that, because that'll make that more stout. It also gives it a little bit better look. So let's pull that back off. And let's do these. Gary says, love your channel. I build every night, now building the Lego 10270 bookstore. And thank you so much, Gary. I appreciate that. And thank you so much for being a member, my friend. I'm glad to hear that you like the channel so much. I really do appreciate that. And let's see, tiles. Lego to me is good for the nerves. It's very calming, is how I look at it anyway. I'm gonna hold off on locking that down, but that gives me my idea. Now what I want is, there was a bunch of these little dudes in here. Let's see how many we have. We have this little half round piece. And I'm thinking I'm gonna try and use some of that for a bit of Greebling. At least I'm hoping we're gonna use that for a bit of Greebling, because I really love to add Greebling to buildings. And I might even, you know what, let's pull this back off. Let's connect that there, so this way our ending is more supportive. And I can play around a little more over there, because I'm going to do something goofy on the corners, I think, like that. And again, for those just tuning in, I am trying to mock this up and only use parts from the official set. So I can't, I'm trying not to cheat, trying not to dig into my parts, because a lot of people have been telling me that they wish they could build a lot of the things that I build, but they can't order the thousands and thousands of parts that I have. So they would like to see me do something just using the parts in a set. And that is what my challenge right now is. And how many more of that little piece? Let's see, I got 1, 2, 3. I will look back at the comments here momentarily, guys. I thought I had. I do have some more right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in total. Oh, you know what? I just realized I even have. Oh, we might. You know what? I just had another idea. I like it. I didn't notice that piece before. Oh, that's going up though. That sucks. I might not be able to use that after all. Nope, that is going the wrong way. If I stay with you tomorrow, so that would have to go right there for that to work. Let's play with it. Let's, you know what? It can't hurt, right? Let's pull that out. Let's see what we can come up with. So if I was to do that, that should keep my alignment there. And then I had because then I can add like a little piece here, and I thought I saw something, and I am trying to find them. It was, and I might be thinking of the other set that I sorted earlier. Give me one momento. And it's looking like I am thinking of a different set. I'm thinking of the 11717, so I don't have those on this, but I do have those. That gives me don't want that either. I don't really want, I don't know that I like that. What about, because we have the blue, do I want to put a little blue highlight? I don't know if I like that either. Let me finish the Greeble up here, and then we will revisit this. So what I was thinking is I can do a double header here of these on either side, and I will come back to the comments. I'm trying kind of in my zone at the moment, so please bear with me. You know what I think would look better maybe if I was going to do something here is kind of something like that maybe. Would look decent. We might revisit that, but we're gonna stick with that for a minute. And I've still got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of these. So with 6 left, I could, and you know what? I'm trying to. Where I could have swore I had 1 by 2 tiles. Dump that back out. And all the 1 by 2 tiles are printed, so I can't use those. They are keyboards and musical notes. So that's not going to work. What's this one? That's another piano key. Okay. Let's add a little blue then. We're going to add a little blue. And we're going to do this. And then I think we're going to take one of these dudes. Maybe that's not going to work the way I want it, because then, see, I have a really screwy number here now. We take that back off. What if I 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So here's how we're going to solve that. We're going to put the 1 by the center. We got the 2 in those, and then we're just going to go ahead and put 2 on the end. That'll solve our oddity of sizing. And now what we can do is we can put these little dudes on either side. Sorry, I'm trying to come back to the comments. Bricklock, Illinois, do you plan to leave? Oh, no, this is going to be totally enclosed building. Right now, I am just working on the facade, and then I will be ripping up the other 2 sets to do the back. I'm probably going to use, because I got a total of 5 of these sets now. And what I'm probably going to be doing is opening all 5. I will use the 5th set to fill in the sides, because my intention is to place this in my city as the school. Since I'm going through and trying to build this, I am going to put it to use. But again, I am trying not to cheat, and I am trying to only use the parts that came with the set. So this is a bit of a challenge for me, to say the least. And then I'm thinking I'm going to go dark blue on that spot because we have these. So we can do that. We can do that. I love to add just a little touch of Greebling, especially to buildings like this, because it should have kind of an older look. So I think this is a fun way to add the Greebling. At least I hope this is looking good. Now we're going to come to this one. Geek WV, absolutely, I agree with you. He says he recommends Lego to veterans because it helps calm the nerves. And I totally agree with you on that. And John Bolt says, I built a Game of Thrones made by Mega Constructs. The pieces were hard to push together. With Mega Constructs, yes, I can see that they are a bit more of a difficult set to work with. I like the comfort and feel of Lego. And they actually go as far as trying to round off the corners, even on sharper pieces, to make it feel even better. Yeah, I do. You're absolutely right, Michael. He says, I have 11717 in the brain. Michael says that this helps with his PTSD. And I totally get that, my man. I definitely get that. I didn't put, I gotta do this side up because I didn't do that one. And I needed, we're gonna take 2 tiles so we can match up this side because that gives us that neat little bit of Greebling. And that's also going to help lock on that front bar. Before I put that back on though, I am going to put my, where'd he go? Now I thought I had, I know I have 2 of them, there it is. Raymond Diaz says, Daryl, are you going to do, what am I going to do for the front of the school? This is the front of the school. Michael, are there any eyeball, no, I hate eyeball tiles. Smart Alec. You only said that because you heard me complaining last night. See, now that I've done that, I can put that one there, and then we can strengthen this side up and put that one there, and we can lock that back together. We can lock this back together. A little bit more for Santa Claus. There we go. And there kind of gives us a nice touch of Greebling. And now how do I want to attack? Green Giant. You know what? I kind of like that. I like that look. I like the column. I like the pillars. I'm looking at the school set. And I'm thinking, because that's going to go there, if I do it that way. And again, I am not using instructions, but I am looking at the box for ideas, because I am still trying to mimic what they've done a little bit. And what I'm thinking I can do for this, let me get, let's see, get out of there. Get out of there. And that will not be long enough, but we still might be able to, this is what I'm thinking anyway, because that'll lock that in place. I think I like it. I think I do. And then we can put the roofing tiles over that, but we're gonna have to, back in here, we gotta do a little fill. And we're gonna do that little bit of fill, and it's not Dr. Fill, but we're gonna do a little fill back here now with some of this blue, because I'm gonna hide most of that. I really don't need it. And yep. So that's gonna give me a smooth base to work off of. So I can do the same thing to this side. And then I want to lock that back also. And how I'm going to do that, I think, is I'm going to use, let's use this dark blue. It should lock that down. That'll lock that side down. And then I should be able to, do I have those? I need two, actually I might be able to skip that. Let's see. Oh. Those are all 1x3s, so I need this to come up. And I'm going to need that to come up now. So what we're going to do is we're going to put a dark blue there and there. And now let's try this again to see how will that work. Will it work? I think it'll work. Yes, sir. I think that's going to work. And I can use this blue, because that'll be hidden anyway, as my off step. Again, I am just roughing up the facade for those that are just tuning in, and I will be coming back and trying to fill this in much better after I figure out exactly how I like what I got going. Then I would need that, I think. And if I'm going to do that, I don't see that piece. You know what we can use though? What if, and because if I did that, let me look at this box 1 second, guys. Why do I not see the cheese wedge piece? Oh, that's why. I used them. That's what's messing me up. Well, of course it is. I had to go and try and re-engineer the wheel, and I just screwed myself is what I've done. Thank you, Wordy Deet says, I am the best. Trying to catch up on a few more comments. Michael Fajur says, congratulations on 43 years. I've missed a few comments. Berkeley Brick says, looks amazing so far. Miguel says, you're doing great. Thank you. John Bolt says, I'm 60, Gary. I build Lego, collecting wrestling figures and Hot Wheels. You're never too old. Absolutely, John Bolt. I totally agree with you. Raymond Diaz says, Daryl, you're going to put a parking lot and bushes in front of your school. I don't know about a parking lot. What I'm honestly thinking is some sort of drive-through here and then put a parking lot next to it. And I was thinking kind of like the drive-through here so a school bus could stop and let the kids off at the front door. Michael says, better a smart butt than not one at all. LJ says, looks great. Need a few snot bricks with lights by... Yes, but again, I keep trying to remind people is I am only using the parts that came with the set. So I am working with restrictions. So please keep that in mind. I'm only trying to let myself use the parts that came with the set. But I do want to put some lights somewhere on the front. I am using two 32 by 32 plates, Gary, yes. Tom says, oh boy, they're going to have a heck of a bill for window cleaning. Yes, they will. Berkeley Brick says, how big is the school be? This is the height, or the width, and the height, and the depth. So this is 16 deep by 48 wide is what the size of the school is, just to try and get the whole school in the thing. Aaron DeLalo says, love the details. King of Pain says, hey bro, how's the build going? So far, so good, and thanks so much for asking. Aaron says, coming along nicely. Joe Crab says, I made it. Paul S. says, this is absolutely amazing. And thank you, Paul. I appreciate that. Raymond talking to Rita, and by the way, hello Rita. Michael Fajarett talking to somebody else. Comrade Sizzle, hello, hello. Joseph says, I just did two huge orders and both coming from different spots. Hey, as long as they make it though, it's all that matters. Gary says, I know your sons are helping you with the website and directions and such, but have they taken an interest in building with you? Jax will come out from time to time. Keep in mind, both my kids are early 20s. They both have, girlfriends and all that good stuff. So spending time building with that isn't exactly a priority anymore. The fact that they still talk to me is a bonus. Joseph says, just did another order yesterday, so let's see what comes from that. Rita Wilson talking to Raymond. Comrade says, it's looking fantastic so far. King of Pain says, finally up late to catch a stream. Anthony says, I'd put bicycle parking in front of it, and that is a fantastic idea, Anthony. Joseph says, Rita, when are you getting more snow? We're supposed to get snow tonight, actually, because I'm supposed to get some here myself. Raymond Diaz says, Daryl, I had the same layout you were thinking about an elementary school. Awesome, Raymond. Michael says, big order. Anthony says, a double ramp to enter the bicycle parking below. Kiera Hudson says, how many pieces so far? This is 2 sets that I'm using so far. I'm probably gonna have a total of 5 of this set when it's all said and done to complete the building. Paul S says, nobody does a 48 by 16 studs school. Like most do a base plate. That's why it's great. And thank you, Paul S. DJ says, shouldn't name it West Beverly. And Cyber Bricks, hey, how you doing, my friend? I think I'm caught back up on comments now. Let me try and get back into thinking what I wanted to do. Part of the problem with this set, it's a lot of it, again, like I keep trying to repeat so people, because I know a lot of people sign in, sign out, and all that stuff. But one of the big things I'm trying to focus on, I'm only using parts from the set, and that, in and of itself, makes this a bit of a stickler, to say the least. But it's fun at the same time, trying to figure out how I can make something interesting that I think wasn't, it was a decent set before, don't get me wrong, but I am trying to make it even better, in my opinion. So that makes it even more fun. And I'm trying to mock something up that I think most people could do themselves if they were willing to buy a couple of these sets anyway. So that's kind of my goal. Let's pull that piece off and that piece off. Yes, Cyber Bricks, that's what we're supposed to get as well. It's supposed to be freezing rain and then turn to snow. Yuck. That's all I can say is yuck. Yuck and yuck. Now if I do that, and then I pinch it over, will that give me enough to bring that up? Yes, it will. So it means I have to do that on this side as well. Or do I want it to, let's see. I am going to re-engineer that just a touch. Let's pop, I think I can do this anyway. So it's going to start from here. So if I did it that way, could I physically, let me see something here, because I have a lot of pieces here. What if I, instead of doing it their way, and I should not have put that part underneath it, that's going to cause me some grief now, I see. What if I do this instead, and then I can bring that out. I can also, I think, even that up a little bit by doing it that way. So if I did that, I could put, I'm getting a thought, guys. Give me one moment. Because if I use this to lock it in, that'll make that smooth. That thickens up the column. And now I can take, I need to raise that one plate. And I have these, so I guess I'm going to have to do it that way. spread it out that way, would I be able to? No, because I'm going to lose my point. Boo, 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 boo. Hey, Anthony, how you doing? Perfect fire truck driving weather, John? I bet you disagree. Well, skin me. Let's see if I put that there. Would that look okay? Now, if I do that, what I could also do, let's pull that back off. Let's try one other thing, because this will change the pitch. It'll also change the depth. Because I want it to be, that isn't the direction I was looking for. Oh, yes, it is, isn't it? I got to pull off. Ooh, I got something better, I think, maybe. No, yeah, I just want to do that, yeah. Because that's going to give me my half a step. All right? So now by doing that, that'll keep that square. That, my friends, I think will work out better. Because now it'll be a real thin line for the blue. And I think that'll work. So if I do this, now I need, God, I am so low on bricks. Let's see. If we do that, that's not gonna let me do it, you rotten. It will if I take it down to 1 though. That's how I will solve that. So we have to re-engineer it one more time. I take this out, put on 2 more plates. This working only with parts from a set is a real pain in the butt, I'm going to tell you. And let's do that again. Okay, now I should be able to do 1, 2, where are they at? That'll give me a brick height now. So now I can put the 1x3 here, and I can put a 1x3 on that side. I will come back to the comments here in just a moment, guys. After I figure out my mind. If I do that, I can maybe, possibly, would that work? You know what, let's just pop it in there for now and see what happens. So that's going to strengthen that, that's going to strengthen this one. And then I can do that one there. I can do this one here. And then I can put another brick in the middle. And then I've got to use a 1x to level it out. And then I can put these up top. And then, because I used the original piece they used for the roof, I can do this little trick to put on a peak and just put that up on top instead. And then that kind of lines up the roof. So that gives me that. I think I'm happy with that one now. The other thing I do need to do is that is supposed to be heart, lake, and then where is the little heart piece? I believe that is supposed to go here. You know what, we're not going to put the heart on it because I think it's cheesy. just my 2 cents. But what you're supposed to do is put that there, I'm going to show you how you're supposed to do it. I don't think I'm going to use it. I think I'm going to do something different for a sign. I'm just going to put the word school, because originally the word school was here, and I think I'm just going to put it right up here. But I'm going to show you from looking at that image over there on the box what you're supposed to do. And I can't do it anyway because I use the parts as Greebling. But that is supposed to be the school sign. And like I said, I'm not going to do it that way. Do I ever cut my Lego? No, I do not. The only thing I will do sometimes, very, very rare occasion, sometimes I'll drill a hole. But it's only in the jumper plates, and I will drill it only in the center of the piece. So like on this, I might drill a hole. But the thing is, I like to buy off-brand or use off-brand parts when I'm drilling holes. I don't like to modify an official Lego part in any way, shape, or form. It's just my own idiosyncrasy. Everybody's different. Everybody has a difference of opinion. That's just my opinion. But anyway, now that we have that, and I need, that gives me, man, I really wish I could go bigger with this, but again, I'm trying to stick with the sets. It is so hard to be good. Here's the next issue I see is I want the building to be modular, but they only have, for 2 sets, this is the only tan tiles I had if I wanted to finish this line. So I would have, I need more is the problem I'm getting at. And I'm trying to figure out, because I'm kind of happy with where that's at. I'm going to have to work on the roof line. The roof piece will physically go here. I do have enough of this blue color, so we could use that as a rough line for the facade. And Eccentric Bricks, thank you so much. He says, hi, Daryl and the Funny Farm gang, and Eccentric Bricks just donated $5. Again, thank you so much, buddy. I really appreciate that. Good day, GJ Bricks. Trying to catch up on a few more comments. Yes, Michael, like I said, knockoff parts is what I typically do, and thank you so much. He says it's looking sweet, Daryl. This is the set, but I never liked the blue windows. Oh, the 316 says this is a good set, but I get it, and I do have trans clear. Me personally, I don't mind the blue. The blue honestly complements the blue highlights that are in this particular set, so it's really not that bad. Anthony was saying, look up at my comment, and it's Anthony. I got so much stuff in my way, I don't have no way to scroll back up. Macro Bricks says, you up early. GJ Bricks says, really love this. Looking forward to seeing how this comes out, and thank you, GJ. And thank you, Macro Bricks. Macro Bricks just donated $5 also. Again, that is awesome of you, buddy. I appreciate that. He said eccentric. Coding and watching. Oh, GJ Bricks says he's coding and watching. It's lunchtime where he's at. And GJ Bricks, for those of you that do not know, correct me if I'm wrong, GJ, you are in Australia. Oh, you just said it, Sydney, Australia. Kip Hoffman says the blue tile will tie into the center blue. That's what I'm thinking. Just to quickly show you, because then it'll be a pinstripe. So it'll be modular using this blue as the pinstripe, just to show you. So that will give me the ability, so that is what it will look like. And then what I will do with this, because I have, mind you, I have a whole nother set, so these will go all the way across the top for the roof. I have to get the set though. But what I will do, and probably to fix the corner, because I have to come, actually, if I'm going to do that, because that'll be, I am just trying to think about how this would tie together. So each corner, I'm going to have to leave a 2x3 spacing. and that is because of the way that I'm going to have to do this to make the roof come all the way around. So I need to figure out some piece of greebling that I can do on that little corner to make it look better. What I'm thinking is I've got these little doodads. I've got that, I've got those. Let's see if I put, wonder, that would be a down and dirty way to do it. That would give me some detail on the corner. And again, like I'm trying to tell everybody as a reminder, because I know people come in and out, I am only using parts from the set, and that's what's making me trying to finagle all this stuff a little bit of a pain, but I am up for the challenge. And I could even do it that way, and then I could put one of those pieces there. If I did that, I could highlight that with that color. And maybe do something like that for the front corner of the building. Trying to make sure you guys can see that a little better. I don't know that I like that either. I'd really like to use those for a light at some point is what I would like to do. Let's pull that back off. What else could I do for the corner? What else? Let's pull this back off. If I do this dude, put him there, and then I take Gary McConnell. Thank you so much. Gary McConnell just donated $10. That was very kind of you, my friend. I really appreciate that, because every donation like that helps me to buy more goodies. Trying to keep an... Oh, on Discord. I will have to look on Discord then after I get off of here. Michael says, gotta give me my own Bevan or my own Sesame Street. Yes, because my wife has the other, the one that I already had. GJ's talking to McBoy. Cyberbricks says your camera's fuzzy. Yeah, it's probably my internet's getting goofy. Again, thank you so much, Gary. That was very kind of you to make that donation. GD Maps and Coins says, any type of flagpoles for the corners? Not with the set, no. And right there's the boss. That would be cool, though. That might be something I could possibly... Because, again, I'm really limited on the parts I have here. It's a real pain in the butt trying to work with only having so many pieces, isn't it? I will have to, because I don't know, I need to do something. I want it to be fancy. This is supposed to, let me double check and make sure that really isn't my wife, which I see what time it is and I'm almost guaranteeing it probably is my wife. And, yep. Oh. My wife says you should really come to bed now. I'm going to give it just a few more minutes, and I don't want to make her mad, but I want to play around with, and I'm knocking pieces. What do, because I had, hold on, I think I have an idea. If I have, oh, I do. Well, what about, what if I, that beautiful, yeah, in just a minute, I'm trying to hold up. Guy Martin, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Guy Martin says, enjoying the challenge for this set, and thank you, Guy. I have to say, it is fun for me as well, but it definitely is a challenge, only because I am so used to just having any piece that I want at my disposal, that I have to say this is a bit difficult for me. I am not used to being limited, So this is definitely causing me some challenges for sure. It's fun though, because it's really making me try to think outside the box. And Axel, thank you so much. He says, mood. Axel just donated $1.99. Very kind of you, buddy. Because I'm going to try and hold out a little bit longer than I do. But let's see, let me think. I almost, you know what? It'll help my mind, I think, because I have to tile that, or I have to, let's see, here they are. Let's see how many we have. And I keep dropping goodies. Because I'm going to have to plate this up. I don't have to, but I'm going to anyway. Let's make sure that I have enough. That might look a little better if I put these together. I'm thinking. So it'll give me a better idea of the flow for the roof line. So I want something kind of fancy here, and I'm trying to look at all these wonderful pieces. Oh man, I got gold. I just realized that. There's gold in this set. Everybody knows I love gold. Ooh, let's see. Gold. What do I have? That might work. I think that would be more attractive if I can get this piece out of here. Come here. So now, if we take this, let's put that there, and that's another piece I just realized I had. What I was thinking though, if I put that blue there, because that gives me the jump, I don't know if that would go with the gold, but what I was thinking is, it needs a bigger pedestal, and then I could do something like that on the corner, or we could even, see, I want it to be a little fatter on the base though, is where my personal problem is. It's like I need it to, see if we did white, and then I went gray. What else do I have that's gray? I could put a spear type piece on it. And what else do we have? Do I like that? Let's ask that question. There is gold in them there skulls. I know, I just seen one thing. That whole front piece has got to come forward because it is in my way from tiling. So that is something else. That's an easy adjustment though, and I'm going to fix that right now. Because that is a quick and simple. I need a different piece though. Actually, we could do it. Yes, we can do it that way. That'll work. And then that'll hold it out. And then I will run, because we got to keep the plates even. So let me put these plates to hold that into place. And that actually makes it look a little better too. And I'm almost thinking I could probably even extend this post out a little bit now that I've done that. And then what I can do to hide that blue trim if I wanted to, which I kind of like it though. I do kind of like it. So let's just go ahead and scoot that blue trim forward. Let's do that instead. That will give it a more natural look. And what I'm kind of wondering now, or what I'm thinking in my head, what might really look better is if instead of using, I can use this, but what I need to do with using this is this. I can come forward, I think. Oh, let's see, how will this work? Because that'll give me my 2x corner. And if I did it that way anyway, that'll give me my 2x corner. Let's play this out and see how it works. That would hide the brown, or the tan, I mean, and then we could take these, and I need to pull that back off. And I will come back to the comments momentarily, guys. But this will hide the tan, and it'll make that blue more distinct, and I think that, personally, is a much better look. Look at that. That gives it more of a racy look. I think that's much more attractive. And now that I've done that, what I can do is then put this on there, like that. And then to give me the fat base, I've got the gray round. So we can put that there. And then we had, oh, we got that piece too. We can do that. And that'll make it look more natural. I like this. We can do that, and then we can put I think that is a much better look on the corner facade. I'm trying to get it down so you guys can kind of see what I'm talking about when I'm referring to the look I'm after with this. So that would be the look at the front of the building when I'm done. And I think that will look more attractive because now you got that blue highlight that is showing up over here. Thank you, Lego Ski. And Michael says, better get your son to make plans for the website. Michael says there's gold in their hills. The boss is yes, the boss is my wife. Every time you hear me refer to my boss, that is what I'm referring to as my wife, because she generally, and don't get me wrong, I harass and say that, you know, the boss, but my wife is just looking out for my best interests. She knows I am a cranky individual if I don't get my sleep. And I just want to, I want to finish tiling this off, and then I want to lock this in so you guys can get a good image of what I'm after here. Let's just lock that piece down. I think I'm on to something, guys. I think that's the look I think I'm going to run with. I think that makes the corner good. Here's the thing I am going to say, and I'm going to have to, and I might have the pieces. To me, this whole roof needs to come up. Let me see real quick what I can pull off. So I do have those, but I think this is just my 2 cents. I feel like if I brought that down a notch, I need to fill that gap. I almost feel that would look a lot better. So that is where I'm currently at, and I feel like if I brought that up to here, it would look much better. So I'm thinking, just to give you a visual, I would have to re-engineer some of this, maybe, possibly. So if we did that, Yes, that will have to be re-engineered because I have this piece in my way. That can be re-engineered though. And I don't know, I feel like this needs to be, higher, like up here is what I have in my head. I'm gonna have to thumb through the parts and see what I can come up with. I am not gonna build on this unless I am live though, guys, so don't worry, nobody will miss anything. Everything will be recorded. But I think lifting that up, because to me down low, it doesn't look bad, but it's not what I would consider good. I really think it needs to go higher. Let me get that white off there too, that doesn't look good. But anyway, this is how it was, and I feel it would look better. My camera keeps changing colors. I wonder if it's because I'm moving. But I think that would look better higher. Michael says, wife not happy at how much Lego I buy. I have to say, I'm very blessed. My wife is very cool with all the Lego money I spend. Mike Macro says, he tries sometimes too hard. Never. You do some awesome builds too, buddy. Richard Goodman says, that is looking good, Daryl. And thank you, Richard. Happy wife, happy life. Absolutely, that is the key, Michael. The workshop says, sort, build, coffee, repeat. Eccentric Brick says, it's Daryl's fault for my oil rig being so big. It's not my fault. Nobody told you to try and copy what I'm doing. Macro says, happy husband means house doesn't fall apart. There's a lot of truth to that, too. Michael says, Daryl's motto is go big or go home. I read that comment. Macro says, happy wife till hot water tank don't work. Happier husband. Bricks Fox says, up and out on the front part you are working on. Yes, that's, like I said, this. I'm thinking this is going to go up some. I like it, but I want it to go higher. Yes, so Aaron agrees it would look better higher. Macro says, inside tip, just turn your temperature down. You look like a hero. That's a good one, Macro. Anyway, though, guys, I do need to get to bed. I'm sorry. I would like to stay on, but I got to get up at 5 o'clock in the morning, and it's almost 10 o'clock here now. So with that note, I am really quickly going to roll that beautiful bean footage, as I like to call it, because I do need to get to bed. I'm already up way past my bedtime, and I've already had one call from the boss, and I don't want to upset the boss. And why is... Oh, there it is. I didn't click the right button. But anyway, I like to run the beautiful bean footage at the end because I like to give a very special thank you to all the awesome people that have donated during the stream, because without all the help of all these awesome people, I would not be able to continually do what I do. So I want to give a very special thank you to Brick Sergeant, the Brick Sergeant, Eccentric Bricks, Macro Bricks, Gary McConnell, Guy Martin, Axel McCudge, I hope I said that right, buddy. I am sorry if I messed it up. And our new subscriber, Hipster Soup. Again, thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. I will not build any of this offline, so don't worry. I will continue to do this online. I will try and be back on tomorrow to do this some more. But I do got to get going for tonight. So as always, thank you for coming to Bevan's Bricks. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share below. And hopefully, we'll see you next time, hopefully tomorrow, on Bevan's Bricks. Good night all, and have a blessed day.